New videos every day.
Life, wisdom.
Hi everyone, this is Courtney and you're watching Yoga for Relaxation. So everybody gets stressed out sometimes, and if you've clicked on this video to watch, perhaps you're feeling a little stressed out. Maybe something's happened and you're needing to relax. I'd like to challenge you not to just click on the video and watch it, but also to follow along, practice with me, and favorite the video so that you'll have it to return to again and again when you're needing to relax. All right, let's get started. So I'm starting in a cross-legged seat and just placed a blanket underneath my hips so that my legs and my hips feel really comfortable and grounded. Now we're going to begin just by relaxing some of these areas in our body that immediately start to tighten up with our tension and stress. So I'd like for you to take one hand and cross it in front of your body and give your shoulder a squeeze. This is the upper trapezius. And this muscle right here loves to flow. It really likes to just let go, and we tend to carry a lot of tension in our upper shoulders and neck. I don't know, do you guys feel like you have tension in your upper shoulders and neck? Because I sure do, even if I'm just driving a car or sitting on the computer, really not doing much with my body, but your body still accumulates tension from a seated position. So actually bringing a little movement to the area will help it relax. So as you're squeezing out your shoulder, you can also just hold on to the muscle and move your shoulder around to get a little bit of a different sensation and access a little bit more of a different unwinding. So both sides here. Man, it feels good not to have long hair right now. I used to have long hair, but I recently just cut it off. What do you guys think? Do you like short hair or do you like long hair? You can leave a comment. Let me know. I think I'm going to grow my hair back out because I really do miss it. Even though it feels good to have my shoulders free. You guys feeling good with that? Your shoulders feeling relaxed? A little bit of relief already. Okay, let's keep going with that. We're going to keep moving. You can carry your blanket with you if you want some cushion underneath your knees. So we're going to come onto all fours. Just going to place the blanket under my knees so that the ground won't be too hard. Knees are hip width apart and your hands are just under your shoulders. We're going to move through the cat-cow spinal undulations. So let's exhale and draw your tailbone under as you pull up through your belly and around your back, dropping the crown of your head. And inhale, turn your tailbone up, pull your shoulders back and your heart forward. So this area of your body that we just massaged here is going to get to flow on these movements. Really let this arc in your back pour from your shoulders over your arms. And then here, let your shoulders pull back so your head and your neck have space to move. Okay? Exhale, round your back, pour your shoulders through your arms. And inhale, let it flow open so we have some space to move. Let's let all of that tension and stress relax so we can feel better, feel freer. Exhale and inhale. A few more times. Exhale, let's really get into it. And inhale. Now, if you'd like to, reach your right arm up to the sky. Give it a good stretch upwards. Then we're going to thread the needle, drawing your right arm under your left arm and relaxing your shoulder onto the ground. Let the side of your head rest as well. And just take a moment to focus on this area of your body. So your shoulders that we already squeezed out and have been moving around now get to just soften into the ground. Let the back of this shoulder just melt. Let whatever's holding on, let it go. Then come back up. For the other side, we'll stretch first your left arm up to the sky. So the backs of your shoulders pull together here. And then thread the needle with your left arm under. So you can see now on my back, my shoulders are spreading apart. The space between my shoulder blades is widening. And I'm letting this left shoulder really fall and rest into the ground. You can walk your top arm out overhead if you'd like. So let's come back up onto all fours and go into a child's pose. Your knees can be slightly separated and your big toes together. As you pull your hips back, I'm going to pull up on my blanket a little bit. Let your hips sit back onto your heels and walk your hands out to rest your forehead on the ground. Some people feel more comfortable with their hands in front of them in child's pose. You can also play with pulling your arms behind you. Take a few deep breaths here. Again, focusing on that part of the body and your upper shoulders, between your shoulder blades that accumulates tension, and let your breath carry that tension away into more fluidity and into more movement. Let's rise up onto all fours again. And this time, extend your legs back. Then lower your knees and let's come down onto your belly, preparing for cobra pose. So I still have my blanket now under my hips. That can be helpful if your hip bones hurt on the ground. This is really comfortable. I've got my hands under my shoulders, elbows pulled back beside my body. I'm going to rise into a gentle cobra, so just a little bit of the upper body rises off of the ground. And I'm going to turn one ear to the ground. And then inhale, chin up through center. Exhale, the opposite ear to the ground. Inhale through center. You are strengthening your shoulders and your arms here. You're doing it in a way that allows movement to occur through your neck and head. So sometimes I just want to show you, if you ever feel like you're stressed out in your shoulders and you rise up into cobra, does this ever happen to you where you can't really move your neck one way or another? Well, when you have the flow of your upper shoulders into your body, you should be able to fluidly move your neck and your head. Okay, so that's going to be a good sign for you to know when you're really letting go of that tension, that you can move your head and neck freely. So let's rise now that we've undulated a little from side to side. Let's rise into a high cobra, shoulders back, chest forward. Deep breath in, and exhale, come back down to the ground. So now let's press up and back. You can choose to return to child's pose or press up into downward dog. And we're going to take a few breaths here, either child's pose or downward dog. So get comfortable and continue to breathe. If you're in child's pose, try extending your arms out, tucking your toes under. Keep your knees bent as you lift your hips. So it's similar to child's pose, but you're bringing some energy through your arms. And that energy is actually going to support your body to relax. Now step your feet forward and let's have a seat behind your heels. You can keep your blanket with you. And now I'm going to use a strap for this next little play of poses. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a scarf. You can use a towel. You can even use one of those resistance bands, as long as it provides you some good resistance, okay? So we'll have that off to the side for now. I'm going to keep the blanket under my hips just for comfort and extend my legs out in front of me. Now, keeping your right leg forward, let's bend your left knee and open your knee out to the side. Sole of your foot presses into your inner thigh here. So this can be a little massage point too. If you like your feet massaging your legs, I don't really mind it. I like it. I'm a massage therapist also and have practiced a lot of shiatsu, where we use our feet as a tool for massaging, kind of walk on the person. So I love using my feet to massage my body when possible. And I also like using my hands. So I'm going to show you a little trick here that's really great for relieving stress. This is a little secret button. You can think of it that way when you're feeling tense, like you need to let something go, but you can't quite do it. Maybe because you're worried or afraid. I run into that. Worry and fear can be big triggers for stress, right? Leave me a comment. Is worry a big trigger for stress for you? I can't think of anything more stressful than being worrisome. So this point underneath your calf, I'm just massaging with my hand here, you can see, is great for relieving worry, relieving tension. And then you can take that all the way up the back of your leg, up your hamstring, just kind of pressing your body down into the ground and using your hand that's underneath your leg as a source of compression. Walk my hand all the way up underneath my hamstring to my sitting bones, so my leg is relaxed a little bit more. Inhale my arms up just to generate positive uplifting flow, and come back down. From here, we're going to lay down onto your back, and this is where, if you have a strap or a blanket, or rather a towel or scarf, grab it. If not, don't worry, I'll show you another yummy thing you can do without any props at all right? So let's lay down onto your back. Keep your left knee bent and extend your right leg straight up to the sky. Now, if you don't have a strap, hands, take them up, interlace your fingers behind your hamstring so you make a basket with your hands. And you'll press the back of your thigh into your palms. So this is the good stuff. Again, you get to have a massage right here. If you still want to get your strap though, you've got it handy, and you'll hook it around the ball of your foot, just under your toes. And extend your foot up to the ceiling. Drop your shoulders down. We already relaxed your upper traps, so let them continue to flow. Feel the back of your body on your mat. Nice and grounding energy. And a few deep breaths. With our leg extended up, we are activating muscles. You can actually get sore. You can get super sore just from this pose right here because your muscles are activating. However, they're doing so in a very restorative, very relaxing way. So we get to open all this energy flow through our hips and through our ankle. You want to keep your knee, just a little alignment note. If your knee is pointing in or pointing out, bend your leg and steer your knee so it's pointing directly towards you, okay? Great. Let's release that. Draw both knees into your chest. Give a squeeze. Nice. All right, so we roll back up and let's go onto the other side for Janu Shirsasana. Left leg now gonna extend out and your right foot comes in. Point your right knee out to the side and place the sole of your right foot onto the inside of your left thigh. So we've got this foot massage thing happening again with the sole of your right foot massaging by planting itself onto the inside of your right or the inside of your left leg. You can take your hands, reach under your calf here, give a little compression, and then this spot is just right in the center of your calf. The gastrocnemius is 2 bodies, and right in the center of those bodies is a good juicy point. Let your worries go. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. And then you can take that massage up by compressing your hamstring into your hand. Move the flesh away from the sitting bones. Let the leg be strong. Let it be long. Let it be relaxed. And let's lay down onto your back. Right knee is going to stay bent. Left leg is going to point up to the sky. Make a basket with your hands and press your hamstring into that basket. Or take your strap and hook the ball of your foot and press your foot up towards the ceiling. Another note, when you're using a strap for your foot, you want to pretend like the strap is an extension of your arms. So if you're using a lot of bicep power to hold on to the strap, that's not going to be very relaxing. We want to let the shoulders drop into the ground. Remember the feeling of the massage in the very beginning and keep that sensation. And then let your arms be long as you reach up the strap. So you're not using any effort. You are just resting in this resistance here. Again, draw your knees into your body. Give yourself a big hug. And then rock up to sit. Great. Now let's extend both legs out in front of us. Release the back of the body. Inhale your arms up. And full back body stretch in a forward bend. You can hang on to the balls of your feet. You can also use that good old strap, or you can just sit upright and find a gentle tilt forward. Whichever stage of a forward fold you're in, let's focus on this back of the legs and back of your torso getting a long stretch. Inhale, rise up, and how are you feeling? What's your stress level now? -3, -8? Or hopefully it's not off the charts like it was maybe in the beginning, yeah? Feeling good? All right, leave me a comment. Let me know how you felt so far. We're gonna move into the final section of this relaxation flow. So the final relaxation flow is one of my favorite things to do. And this, if you don't have a strap, might make you wanna go get a strap. But if not, don't worry, you can use a resistance band. We're gonna lay right back onto the ground. So with your strap now, we're gonna extend both legs up. Catch the balls of your feet. And then tuck your chin to your chest and hook your strap behind the base of your skull. Let your arms rest beside you. And the strap provides nice traction from the base of your skull, your neck, your thoracic spine gets to have a little traction as the body rests towards the ground. You might want to stay here for 10 or 20 years, but just meditate, be in the present moment, enjoy this time. When you're ready to come out, simply unhook the strap first around your neck and then off of your feet. And we'll bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees butterfly apart. Finding a reclined cobbler's pose. Stay here for as long as you'd like. And then extend your legs out for a full Shavasana. Lift your shoulders, roll them under. Reach out through your legs. Let the back of your body feel energized and supported as it rests on the ground. And as always, you can enjoy your Shavasana for as long as you'd like. Come back up to seated when you're ready. And we'll join our hands together in prayer position at the heart. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you feel a lot better after following along with this yoga for relaxation. Leave me a comment, let me know how you're doing. And also check me out on my website, yogacurrent.com. I might be growing my hair out, so we'll see. Tell me what you think of the short hair and if you want to see it long. All right, namaste.